Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Evergreen Acres Training Spectacular. I'm your host, Evergreen, and today this is episode 2 of this is part 2. I hope you all enjoyed the last episode. As I said, this is episode 2 or part 2. In the last episode, we did 3 different horses. We trained 3 horses by the name of Volcana, Dazzling Platinum, and Daytona. As I did mention in the last episode, we do have 3 new horses coming for us today. We have Celestial, who is a Fjord horse. And then we have Rocky Top. Rocky Top is a Friesian. He is my little Friesian boy, and he's a little grumpy. He likes to be grumpy at sometimes. And Safina. Safina is my Arabian mare here. And she is, we're going to go backwards with her stats here. Pointing it out. If we go around on over here to her stats, we see that her speed needs to get at 85. Her stamina is at 99. Her strength needs to get to 46. Jump is 83, and she's already maxed out with her agility, which is 89. So checking on Rocky Top over here, we have Rocky Top. Rocky Top, his speed needs to get to 66. His stamina needs to get to 72. His strength needs to get at 76. He's already maxed out for his jumping, and then his agility needs to get to 81. Hopefully we'll be able to get to those relatively quickly. I know we won't get to any of them in this episode. Hopefully in a future episode when he comes back. And then lastly we have Celestial, my little Fjord girl here. Fjord. It's Fjord, not Ford. Her speed needs to get to 46. Her stamina needs to get to 84. Her strength needs to get to 88. Her jump needs to get to 60, and her agility needs to be at 58. Now, I will probably spend a little bit of tokens on getting this up here. Just because it is so low. It's literally at like 4. Anyway, so let's get started right away. Show jumping training activity. Good. Okay. I had no idea this horse had stuff done. Okay. So we must do this 4 times. Okay. So we will be doing our show jumping, and unfortunately his little personality is lazy, so we are gonna have to fight with him a little. Her little personality is lazy. So we have lazy, we have energetic, and we have grumpy. It's hilarious. It's crazy. It's funny. It's just hilarious. Anyway, as you can see, we have already actually leveled up our jump here, and we have not even okay. We've done it. We have leveled her jump up twice, and we need to get her to 60. We're roughly at 30 something, close to 40, which is good. That means we only have about 20. We have just over 20 left. By the end of this episode, her agility will be decently increased. I guarantee it. So, for those of you who haven't joined us, welcome. I highly would suggest watching the first episode because it kind of gives you more of a rundown on how each episode is going to play out. But as a brief recap, each episode will feature me training 3 different horses. They will vary each episode. And I will show them at the beginning of every episode as well. That way you guys know, and I don't just have to tell you all as I need to pull them out. When I need to pull them out, I will. But you already know which ones I'm talking. You already know all that information because I will tell you that at the beginning, and then at the end, we trade in training receipts that we get from completing the activities and completing the quests for prizes. Prizes can range from anything from pretty much horses to treasure chests, which can give us tokens and other prizes as well. In just doing this, you can see we've already gotten past 40, and we're probably going to be somewhere close to 45, if not higher than 45, because we did just start this round, because we just got up to 44, and with that being said, I feel like her stamina will be the first one that we will max out. If we end up maxing her out today on anything, it would probably, if I had to say one, it would be stamina, because it is so high. But as you can see, we are going to be at 45 for her wonderful jump. Okay, Celestial. We get 15 training receipts from that. And don't worry, girl, I will pay you. Right after. Okay, good. Okay, I love how we just have to casually use the same horse. Okay. She sure does seem pretty fast for being. For only being 34. Now we're training her strength. Which the 3 activities that are over where I got the log at. There is log pull, tire pull, and hill work. Those 3 activities all train strength. If you were in the last episode and you do remember seeing something around that. Now her strength could get leveled up if we do more strength activities. We will probably level her up that way because she needs to be like 88 and we're almost to 68, which is 20. But when you're doing multiple at the same time, like it's telling us to do this 2 times. I mean, we got to like 67, and that's just not 68. We probably leveled up like what, 3 times in the course of doing just one of that. So by the end of this, we're gonna be at 70 doing just this one, and then we'll need 18. I don't know if we'll come back to this. I'm gathering these little things here. Now I prefer when they're coins because coins are important. Coins are important. So now we have to hit 3. We're doing this one. We gotta do this one more time, and then we gotta hurry back over there. Stephanie, see what she has for us to do. I might purposely just switch to a different horse. That way that we have some training with all three. And not just him. So I might do, this is here how I will do this if it's like this, where there's like nothing. Like nothing that they ask us, that, or like commonly will ask us. See, we're almost at 70. We'll be at 70 here in the next little bit. And we're pretty close with her stamina. I keep saying his. Her stamina, because I always think this, I have no clue what happened there. I keep thinking this is a boy and it's a girl. Probably because I did have a boy and I sold him, and then I got this girl. So that's probably what happened. Not sure really on how completely that worked, but that's what's the point. We are at 70. Yay! We are at 70. I was right. We are going to do this, and now we're going to gallop all the way back over there to Stephanie. It's funny, as I said, if I've said, well, I didn't say in the last episode, I don't think, but I know I have thought about it, that funny fact, there is magically a person named Charlie and an NPC named Stephanie. I'm like, it's pretty funny. So it would even be funnier if there was someone named like Erica, someone named Stephanie. I'm like, excuse me, why are you naming these people this? Trying to drive me crazy? Okay, so everyone say goodbye to Celestial. I'm going to put her up now because I am going to get out Rocky Top and do a couple of activities with him. Hello, Rocky Top. Okay, buddy. Let's see what activities we are doing with you today. We are doing the Big T activity 8 times. Okay. Match. No, I don't want to buy tokens. I know I've done it before, but I'm not doing it right now. I thought that I was like, I picked Big T, not pole bending. And then I realized that it starts out that way. This activity trains his agility, which let me get it to be leveled up here so we can see what he needs to be at. I don't think we're gonna level it up any much in the 8 times we're doing it, but because I've already done it once. 81. 81 is what we need. Okay, we're roughly about halfway there. And so we're going to be doing about 2 activities for him, and then we'll be doing 2 activities for Safina. 2 quests each. That's how we will do it. Like in this case, the first horse kind of needs trained in all categories, in all areas. Unlike the last one when there was like, once we were switching quite a bit because of the activities we were having to do. But I'm sure Rocky Top, he'll be one that will be a favorite to probably do, even though he's grumpy. We can all be grumpy sometimes. I understand it, buddy. I understand. We understand you. Anyway, so we've done this 4 times. And, well, we've leveled up quite a bit, actually. I would be happy to call it quits with the stamina at 45. But we're doing more, okay? See how close we can get to 50. 50, 50, 50. 50 is like the United States lucky number just because of the 50 states. I I would say that. Illinois is probably one of my top favorite states. If anyone asks me what my favorite state is, I will probably say either Tennessee or Florida. But if you were making me pick others besides that, it would probably be either Illinois. If I had to pick like a more like a less common state, I would pick Illinois or South Dakota. Either one I would probably pick. Okay, Stephanie, we completed that. What are you going to give me for it? Only 11? Okay, well. Okay. Okay, so we're doing it twice with him. Good. He needs a little bit of strength. And tire pool activity here. Let me just stop that and go like that. Now this one, if I'm not mistaken, I should say, it does level you up just a little bit more. Be really nice if it could also do his agility just a teensy bit, but no. This way you're going to be leveling up stamina and strength both at the same time. No, yep. His stamina needs to be at 72 and his strength needs to be at 76. Now, one thing that I like to do on some of these horses is kind of get them a little closer to our goal. Just paying the money for that to happen. I'm not too sure really about if I will in this episode or not. If I did do one in this episode, it would be Celestial. And do her agility. Because I know that I can take the time and train this boy up. But sometimes I just don't feel like it. And it's like, oh, I don't really want to train him all that way. So I'll just pay a little bit. But we'll see what happens. It might be something like, oh, we'll be perfect over here. With our 43 and 23 over here. I guess with little Rocky Top over here. So if y'all have any other names for this boy, feel free to put them in the comments. Feel free. I will not care at all. And what I might do, since time is kind of running out, let me just do it with Safina here, and then we'll call it a day, as we do it with my little girl here, Safina. After we finish this, we will go get the receipt. Go and gather the receipts. And then we will go train them in and see what we can get in today's episode. Now, in the last episode, I do believe we got some hair dye, as well as we got a treasure chest, which I forget what we got. We got a halter. We got a halter from the treasure chest, which was not very exciting. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, no. Okay, I was like, did I go... Maybe I did go the wrong way. I don't know. That was confusing. Very confusing. What does her... Okay, 99. And her strength? 46? That's low, girl. When you're like, when you look over there and you're like, oh, we're like at 23, they look at like, oh, we need to get her to like 46. It's like, wow, okay. I mean, hey, I ain't complaining. I mean, that is her lowest level of thing. If I was gonna pick any to be max, if I was gonna pick any to be max, it would be jump. It would be jump. Okay, Stephanie, about that question, you can give me 17, 16. Well, the activity itself gave me 17. Okay, let me just see real quick how many we have. How many are we working with today? Exactly 200. We have exactly 200. Why did I get off? Ignore that. And we have a mouth dumbbell. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. Join us in the next episode as we continue our horse spectacular. See you all later. Bye.